Top 5 real people who summoned real demons. Mook here, and I am your host for the evening. Something I would like to get out of the way before we get started. The reason I sound like this is I am a bipedal turtle. Now that is out of the way, let's go. Number 5. Morrisey. Famous carnivore and Chinese pop star Steven Mazur was lonely one evening, so he ordered a Ouija board off of Amazon.com. When it arrived, he decided to try and commune with the spirit of his idol, James Dean, who had died back in 1982 before he was born. After several hours, he got a response from something that claimed it was James Dean. After conversing with the demon, Steven Mazur was so convinced that it was him, he did a ritual to give the demon physical form. But he was disappointed when he just summoned a demon that also wanted to be James Dean. This demon would go on to direct the cult classic film The Room, and the rest is history. Number 4. Tenacious D. Kyle Gass and Jack Black is most known for his series of children's albums. On September the 22nd, just mere hours after the 9/11 attacks, he summoned the devil himself to remedy his poor album sales. The devil then granted his wish by making all their albums more sexual and vulgar, upping sales but alienating their loyal fan base of 5-year-olds. Number 3. Danny Elfman. After his success doing his famous score for The Nightmare on Elm Street, composer Danny Elfman, bored with life and all of its pleasures, decided to summon a demon to make his life more interesting. After doing ecstasy and appearing on The Gong Show, he then made the third and final offering needed, which was sacrificing the third installment of the American McGee's Alice franchise to EA. This summoned the demon pictured in this scene. It is not the man in the devil outfit. That is merely a man in costume. The demon is the one sitting right next to Danny. This demon would then commit the largest war crime of all time by directing the movie The Forbidden Zone, a movie so bad it drove Ian Curtis to hang himself, and it also killed my mother. Number 1. Moistcritical. We see in this footage the negligence of Moistcritical, as all of him uses a Ouija board and doesn't close the portal, summoning many demons into this world, including the infamous Zozo. So on October 5th, Zozo and the rest of the demons formed what is known as Hurricane Milton, which is honestly inaccurate considering that this was actually a tornado of souls with the sole purpose of killing Chuckles at all costs regardless of the loss of innocent lives. There is an irony in this particularly since everyone knows Charlie is a massive Megadeth fan and commonly has a poster on his wall, as we see here. The reason this is ironic is because of their song, Tornado of Souls. And for those of you who don't know the backstory of Zozo, I will explain now for their benefit. Zozo is a demon crafted by Nintendo to latch itself onto Ouija boards and assassinate anyone they feel has wronged them. Since Moistcritical's recent obsession with gaming and Pokemon cards, he has had a target on his back.
It's breakfast, new breakfast,